So I've been making desk setup videos for quite some time now. I remember I only had a laptop, laying down on the floor, editing videos, to building my dream room desk setup, and of course keep on improving that desk setup. But by far, this desk setup is the most interesting one. As you can see behind me, I have no physical monitors in place. I removed my studio displays, my ultra wide monitors. How are you gonna get some work done? Is this a downgrade? Not necessarily. We live in a time through augmented reality, virtual reality. Essentially, the Apple Vision Pro could take a simple desk setup like this, no monitors, and be able to have floating apps, floating Safari windows, and you can even screencast your Mac floated on the desk. Even though in real life, it looks like there's nothing going on. And essentially, this is all you need. This is a new way of computing. So I just wanted to get that long introduction out the way. By far, this is the most interesting desk setup by far. Now, kicking things off, the actual desk. Nothing hasn't changed. I still have the autonomous L-shaped smart desk. It's a desk that can go up or down. You have a standing position and you have a sit down position. Now I ended up keeping my vinyl walnut wrap. I think it still looks absolutely fantastic. And that walnut vinyl, although it's not perfect because I had to peel and stick the entire desk, it goes along really well. I have the Govemade desk shelf, and this is also walnut to match with the vinyl. And this is essential in my opinion because you have your tray where you could be able to store pens, my Apple Pencil, paper clips, whatever the case may be. I still get mail, physical mail, so I'm gonna need something to write something or open up the mail. And you also have some compartments too present. So this is where I'm gonna store my hard drives, my junk drives. Now, this is for really my iPhone or even for my MacBook, which I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Yes, we're in the future of iCloud and Google Drive, but in my opinion, nothing will ever beat physical media. And right next to that, I have my CalDigit Thunderbolt 4 dock. Super expensive, by the way, but it's worth every penny. Essentially, this is a dock for your Mac using the full-blown Thunderbolt 4 speeds. So I need this to daisy chain, well, my two monitors that I don't have anymore. I still have them, but it's not present on this desk setup. And not only it fits perfect within the desk shelf, it also keeps all the cables nice and neat and minimal. You also have this larger component here. I really don't have anything here. I just have my Echo Show to constantly see the time. I'm waiting for the day that Apple would release a HomePod with a screen. I'll get that in a heartbeat to replace the Echo Show, but I still like my Echo Show. Constantly ordering things on Amazon. And also have my Anchor Mag Go. This is just to hold up my iPhone. I just like having my iPhone around, especially that the Apple Vision Pro you can't see who's calling you on the Apple Vision Pro. So I like to have my phone nearby just in case. Now, yes, I still have my Logitech MX keys, mechanical, and I have the MX Master 3 and alongside the Apple Magic Trackpad for my MacBook. Now, the only reason why I'm using the trackpad still is just because of the gestures, to be able to swipe back into web page, pinch to zoom. It makes things more intuitive to use macOS in my opinion. And my MacBook, I'm still using the M1 Max 16-inch MacBook Pro, and I love it. It's still fast. It handles all my tasks that I need to do. 4K, 422 10-bit video. It handles it with no problem, but I am considering upgrading. I don't like to be too behind in the tech game, but the M1 Max is still pretty fast. And on the other side here, no more gaming PC, even though I still have it underneath there. I got rid of my ultra wide, but I still have my SM7B microphone plugged up with the Elgato low profile mic arm just for voiceovers, for videos and stuff to connect it to my MacBook. So I still have that. But let me get into the meat and potatoes. The Apple Vision Pro, you could still be able to see your environment while having windows open up. So what you guys see here, I can have Safari here. Then I can open up another app right next to Safari. Then I can screencast my MacBook on the other side here. So essentially, you have an infinite amount of canvas to have all your apps, which makes this desk setup possible or actually usable. And hence, that's why I still have my keyboard and mouse hooked up still, just to control my Mac. Now, you can actually pair up the keyboard to the Vision Pro, but unfortunately, you cannot pair up a mouse or a pointer device, which is quite unfortunate. I would love to be able to control the Vision Pro with a mouse. We gotta wait for a software update. Put it on the Vision Pro for long-term use. It's actually pretty comfortable. Now, I'd rather the dual loop just to have the extended comfort use, but I would even say that the Apple Vision Pro is a new form of computing. It is. It's without a doubt, it is. Some people might look at this as a gimmick, but don't sleep on the Vision Pro. Not at all. Because right now, I can see an NBA game here, then I could turn around, open up TikTok here, then I can have HBO Max maybe up here as the TV. It's that you can literally push the boundaries to its full potential. You guys are probably seeing all the artwork and everything on top, because you still want to have the desk setup look nice. And you can still see your real life environment through the Apple Vision Pro thanks to its camera. And that's why I have my play button up, mounted up. I have some art on the wall, and I even have my nano leaves here, which, by the way, is cool on how Apple designed Vision OS. You have actual shadows underneath each app window, which is pretty impressive. And even glass where you can see through. So I can see through my play button or even my nanoleaf lights. The software engineering team at Apple did a remarkable job. They definitely put a lot of attention to detail within the Vision OS interface. Apple Vision Pro struggles in low light, so having the nanoleafs up here, it kind of gives a perfect amount of light to me. Now, I only have 2 triangles here, and I really wish that nanoleaf would make a mini triangle blacked out edition. I have the ones in white next to my TV, but I still like it. It's simple, but effective. If you guys are enjoying this video, I appreciate it with a thumbs up, subscribe with notifications on, help me reach 300,000. I know it's taking us a little while, and I know I've been slacking, but we could still do it. I'm not giving up on myself. I have a star projector right behind my money tree plant, which is my favorite plant. It just projects stars in the ceiling, and it gives this aroma kind of look right on the ceiling just to match with the nano leaves. It looks absolutely fantastic. And pairing that up with Vision OS, like I mentioned, with the glass user experience and the reflection, even with that shadow casting onto the desk shelf itself, it looks absolutely stunning, to say the least. And watching movies on the Apple Vision Pro, to be able to resize it the way how you want it, small, large, and to be able to move it forward, backwards, up on the ceiling, for instance, and be able to cast your MacBook, more of a unique experience, something that I never experienced before. And you can get 2 monitors that's color accurate, but you can just get one of this and have a unique experience, something that you just never experienced before. And I cannot wait to travel with this, man. I'm definitely gonna travel with the Vision Pro. I can just only imagine taking any setup, anything that's at home, you could put it in your backpack and just have everything right there present. The same environment on the Vision Pro. It don't matter where you are. I just wish Apple could be able to have home screens where, let's say I want to take my desk setup, right? You should be able to take a picture, a spatial photo of my desk setup, and be able to have that as my immersion wallpaper. So I feel like I'm right at home at my desk setup. I don't know if that's too crazy to ask, but maybe that's gonna be for the future. And yeah, this is definitely the most futuristic desk setup that I ever done. Something that's so innovative, so cool to use. Although it might not be necessary now. Anything that you will do on the Vision Pro, you could do on your iPhone or iPad or even your MacBook. You could do the task more efficiently or even better than the Vision Pro. But the Vision Pro is setting a vision for the future of spatial computing. I forgot to mention the infamous volcano oil diffuser. I've been getting a lot of comments on this. It's an oil diffuser. It's not hot or anything. You put your water in there. You drop some of your favorite oils. I throw a link in the description to it. And it just basically poofs out a mist, but it's like the volcano kind of effect where it just erupts. And I just appreciate not having screens. When you don't have any monitors or displays on your desk, you kind of start to appreciate the design of the desk setup a little bit more. For instance, you can see what's going on with the 3D panels. It feels more open, feels more free. Just having no monitors, doing something different. And yes, there are some cons with this setup, where you're gonna probably start to feel the fatigue after an hour. So yeah, you are gonna probably need to take more frequent breaks. And also, the battery only lasts 2 hours. And that's why I have my power bank just keeping my Vision Pro charged up and ready to go at any time. So let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think about my dream desk setup featuring the Apple Vision Pro. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on. Help me reach 300,000 subscribers. We're 50K away from that. And other than that, I hope you all have a simple day.